right, here we go. This is the time. Anthony, you know you're here, host of the Subway to Shea podcast. We have to talk some Mets baseball.
Oh, yeah.
You knew that we have to do this. There's no way I could have you up here for the first time meeting you. We don't talk Mets baseball. That would just be wrong. It would be absolutely wrong. In terms of the offseason for the Mets, let's just be real. It's been quiet. It's been very quiet. When you look at what other teams have done, like the Dodgers landing Ohtani, Yankees trading for Soto, do you think after a disappointing 2023 season that it's imperative that the Mets bringing in a big name? Do they have to do that this offseason? Do the Mets need to bring a big name to Flushing?
I don't know if it's imperative. It would be good for not only the front office to build some goodwill with the fan base who's very frustrated and wants to see this team win. The patience is not something right now that the Mets fans have. And, bringing in a big name like a Yamamoto, which is probably the biggest name you could bring in right now, they were never going to get Juan Soto in a trade. They didn't have the assets. They weren't going to sign Ohtani. It seemed like the writing was on the wall for him to sign with the Los Angeles Dodgers. So those guys I can't get upset about not signing. But, when I look at free agency right now, and it's been very frustrating. The hot stove has been very cold, definitely in Queens. And I always look at it as like, are any of the guys that have signed already, are any of those players that I would be like, you know what, I really wish I would have signed that guy? There's been none. There's still a lot of guys out there. You have the Jordan Montgomerys out there. Obviously, Yamamoto's still out there. On offense, Soler, Teoscar Hernandez. So there's still options available. So I don't want to say it's imperative. This team is still in that kind of retooling mode. And, Steve Cohen mentioned it. Billy Epler mentioned it before he left. And so did David Stearns at the GM and winter meetings. So I'm going to trust in them. The front office is just beginning, and let's see what they can do. Let's see if they can actually retool this team to be competitive next year. And, if you're competitive, there's an opportunity to make the postseason. So we'll see what happens.